Hello everybody, I am Krishna Rao Patro. Today I will discuss about one more important concept in Java, that is IO stream. So how to read and how to write data to a stream. So there are various types of streams are there. So how you can use those streams for your application. So when I say IO stream means input and output stream. I means input, O means output. Input slash output. So whenever you want to deal with the reading and writing operation on the stream, then you have to use the IO stream. A stream is a sequence of bytes that flows from a source to destination. So a stream allows you to either you can send the data or you can receive the data through which the data flows, that is called stream. So in a program, we read information from an input stream and write information to the output stream. So for every program you need both the stream, input stream as well as output stream. Input stream meant for reading, output stream meant for writing. A program can manage multiple streams at a time. So in a program you can have multiple streams. So to support all these things concept, there is a special package called IO package, java.io package. This package contains many classes that allows to define various streams with specific characteristics. Essentially, you can read data from keyboard and you can write on the screen. Similarly, you can read from file and write to the file. There are the various streams are there. So, reading and writing purpose. A stream is an object that enables the flow of data between a program and some IO devices. That means you can write the data to the IO device, input and output device. You can write to hard disk, you can read from hard disk, you can write to a floppy disk, you can read from floppy disk. So there are the various devices are there. To this device, if you want to read or write, you need the stream. You need the stream. If data flows into a program, then the stream is called input stream. If the data flows out of the program, then that stream is called output stream. So for every program, you need input and output. So whenever you want to deal with any devices, external devices, that time your program will be completely reliable on IO streams. So Java supports different types of streams, which will allow different kind of data also. So we can broadly divide the streams into two types. One is byte stream, second is character stream. The byte stream, which will allow to read data as well as to write data in byte oriented form. So for reading purpose, you can use input stream. This is for reading. And output stream class is useful for writing. So that means if you want to read or write in byte format, then go for always input stream and output. There are two standard classes available in IO package. So for byte oriented stream, the two base classes, these are the two base class. Base class, one for reading, one for writing. The base class for byte stream for reading is input stream. The base class for writing for byte stream is output stream. Similarly, I told you there is one more stream called character stream. This is the special stream which deals in terms of character. That is in terms of byte, this is in terms of character. The character stream also having two base class. One is reader, another is writer. So reader for reading purpose, this is for reading. This is for writing. Okay? And all these base classes are available under a package called IO package. So for IO related programs requires IO package. So you have to import java.io.star. So try to have this picture in the mind. One is byte stream, second is character stream. This deals in terms of byte, this deals in terms of character. Now we'll see how both are different from each other. Byte stream and character stream. Byte stream deals with byte, whereas character stream deals with characters or strings. So whenever you are dealing in terms of string format, go for character stream. Whenever dealing byte level, that means low level, then go for always byte stream. This is the first point. Then the second point. It is used to manipulate the data in binary format. So byte stream always deals with in binary format, because so that you can write the data in a byte form. Second, in the case of character stream, it is used to manipulate data in Unicode. Unicode is what? One of the character encoding format. This is Unicode character. Unicode character. Byte stream mainly useful for to deal with audio files, video files, image files, some text file also. So byte stream will allow you to do some manipulation on audio file, do some manipulation on video file or image file or text file also. So whenever you are dealing with sound or image or video, anything or even text also, for that you can use byte stream classes. Whereas whenever you are dealing with only text file, that means generally text files are written using only characters. So there you can use character stream classes. So remember, for audio, video, image, and of course generally for text file we will use character stream. But using byte stream also you can deal with byte stream, means character means what is it? Using text file you can use byte stream. Whereas character stream only for text file only. This is only for text. Whereas this is for video, audio, image, everything. So it is, I can say it is a generalized. Whereas this is specialized. Next, input stream and output stream are two abstract classes of byte stream. In most of the time in exam, they will ask, what are the two abstract class for byte stream? Then you should say, one is input stream, second is output stream. Input stream meant for reading, output stream meant for writing. Similarly, under character stream, for reading and writing purpose, there are two classes, reader and writer classes. They are two top abstract classes of character stream. So, whenever you are dealing with any stream related, IO stream related classes, always you will be using either reader writer or input stream output stream. Next, you can have one more difference also, character stream versus byte stream. A character stream will access a file character by character. So whenever you want to deal character by character, then go for always character stream. Similarly, if you want to deal the file by accessing byte by byte, then go for byte stream. So from a file, you can read either character by character or you can read byte by byte also. These handle data in 16-bit Unicode. So that means if at all you are using character stream, this will be using 16-bit Unicode. The character stream classes are read and write 16-bit character. This will read at a time one character and write one character. Whereas here, this will read byte by byte. These handle data in bytes, or the byte stream classes use read with 8-bit bytes. This is 8-bit bytes, this is 16-bit byte. Because every character requires 16-bit here. Similarly, using this you can read and write text data only. Using character stream you can read or write text data only. Whereas using this you can store characters, videos, audios, images. So byte stream is, I can say it is generalized. It is generalized. Whereas this is specialized. So using byte stream you can do anything, whereas using character stream you can write only text files. A character stream needs to be given a file's encoding standard in which format you are storing to work properly. Whereas byte stream do not use any encoding. This is machine independent. Machine independent. So this is the main difference between character stream and byte stream. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 important differences you should know. Most of the time, even in the exam, they may ask, what is the difference between character stream and byte stream. Now we'll see what are the various classes available under both the stream. These are all available under java.io package. In IO package, you will find various classes. Some classes are related to byte stream and some classes are related to character streams. So, reader and writer are the two abstract classes available under character stream. Reader for reading purpose, writer for writing purpose. These abstract classes are implemented in following classes. Buffer reader. This is the class which will read the data from buffer. This buffer may link with some file or it may deal with some input stream reader also. Similarly, line number reader, character array reader, input stream reader, file reader, filter reader, pushback reader, pipe reader, string reader. There are various types of reader classes are available under character streams. Similarly, under writer also various classes. Buffer writer, character writer, filter writer, output writer, file writer, print writer, pipe writer, string writer. So, whenever we are dealing with character streams, you can use these corresponding methods. Sorry, the classes. So, these are the classes available under IO package. Similarly, there are other classes which are related to byte stream. The two base classes are input stream and output stream. Under input stream, various classes are there. Buffer input stream, line number input stream, file input stream, filter input stream, pushback input stream, piped input stream, string buffer input stream. So, these are the classes available for reading purpose. Similarly, under output stream also many classes are there. Buffer output stream, byte array output stream, filter output stream, file output stream, print output stream, pipe output stream. So these are for writing purpose. But that will write in byte format. Whereas these classes will write in character format. Fine. So now you have seen what are the important classes of IO package. And some classes related to byte stream, some classes related to character stream. And remember, in Java, there are 3 streams will create automatically for every program. So as soon as you create a program, the program will be linked with 3 streams. One is output stream, next is input stream, one more is error stream. This output stream will allow you to write. If you want to display anything on the screen, you can use system.out. Similarly, if you want to read the data from console, then you can use system.in. And whenever you are debugging the program or when you are compiling the program, sometimes the compiler may give error. Whenever the error comes, that error will come through error stream. So there are the 3 streams will open automatically. You need not create. Generally streams you are supposed to create. But here this will create automatically. What are the 3? System.in, system.out, system.error. There are the 3 standard streams will open automatically for any Java program. Most of the time they will ask the question, what are the different streams will open automatically for any program? Then you should say 3 streams. They are system.out, system.in and system.err. One is output stream, one is input stream, second is error stream. So this is for display. This is for reading. This is display error. If you want to display error. Now we'll see a program how to write a byte to a file. So generally, if you want to write if you want to write any data to a permanent storage area, you have to use file concept. So Java supports a special concept of filing. Using file, you can write anything. There are 2 types of data, primitive data and non-primitive data. You can write primitive data to the file or you can write non-primitive data also file. But when you write to the file, then the data will be permanent. Then how will you write? Either you can write using byte stream oriented or you can write using character stream oriented. So now let me write using byte stream. Using byte stream. So my goal is write 65. How much? Write 65 to a file. I want to write a single byte because a byte can have value how much? Minus 128 to plus 127. Any value I can write at a time. So let me write my value 65. So to write 65 to the file, what I have to do? First of all, I have to import my required files, the required classes. There is a built-in stream called file output stream. So why should I use file output stream? Because my goal is to write something in byte oriented. I told you input and output streams are two important classes. So if you want to write, go for always output stream. But where you want to write? I want to write in a file. So that's why I have to use file output stream. So the file output stream example. Now I have created one file. So I have used my constructor file output stream. Fout is my object. New file output stream followed by where you want to write. Assume I want to write a file called out.txt. This is my file name. TXT is the file extension. In the D drive I am creating. So of course in your system, if D drive is not there, then you can go for C drive also. Or if at all you are in E drive, you can create your E drive. So whatever the location available in the system, you specify. Here in this system, I have given D drive. In the D drive, my file is out.txt. Now this effort is what? Is object. This object will allow you to write 65. After writing, because when you are writing this object, automatically it will open. What it will open? It will open a file called out.txt. Where it will open? D drive. So if at all the file is already there, then the existing content will be erased. Because you are opening in write mode. So while opening file, there are three modes are there. Read mode, write mode, append mode. So when you are using file output stream, always it comes under write mode. So now that means it is ready to write. After opening the file, then write. After writing, what is the last task? The last task is close it. There is a method called close. Then print message success. Automatically 65 will be written to the file. Then why you are writing the try and catch? Because sometime in your hard disk there is no space. So what it will do? It cannot create a file. So when it cannot create a file, it will throw exception. So to handle the exception, you should write try and catch block. So always keep all the statement in a try block. If at all any exception comes, that will throw. While throwing, it will catch it. Then print that error. What is that exception? Why that error has come? That detail you can print. Otherwise, you can write e dot print stuff. So you can use this statement also. Of course, the simple way is this. So print the exception object. So this program will write a single byte to a file. So the byte value will be what? Byte value will be between minus 122 plus 127 only. So you can write byte by byte. Next. Assume I want to write a string. So if you want to write a string, what you have to do? Using which form? Using byte string. Using byte stream I want to write. So how to write? First of all, you create a class called file output stream example and import java.io.file output stream. First of all, you have to import because that class will allow you to create object and write. So import java.io.file output stream. Then write your own name. This is my name, file output stream example. Of course, you can give any name. And write my main method. My main method started here, ends here. Started and ended here. After that, whenever you are writing any IO programs, input and output related programs, always write in a try block. And at the bottom, write catch. Why? Because it may generate any runtime error. That means exception. Whenever exception comes, I should handle it. For handling, you should write the keyword called try and catch. So try is the state block which will allow you to write the statements. Catch is the block which allows you to catch the error. So my program will be stable. My program will not be halted in the middle. Fine. Now, my output stream is allowing to create a new file. New file is created. What is the name? Out.txt. So, you can create one object of this output stream. Then, welcome to Java. This statement I want to write. So, how to write? Because we are using byte stream. So, here I will convert the string into object. Sorry, into the bytes. How to convert into bytes? s.getBytes. GetBytes is a method which will give you its corresponding byte. So, welcome to Java. W is a character. E is a character. L, C, O, M, E. Then space. T, O, space. J, A, V, A. So, for every character, it will convert into byte. Then, that byte you can write into a file. So, I got a set of bytes. Those set of bytes stored in an array, which are a byte array. Now, this byte array, you can write. You can write. So, write. So, B is what? My array. This array is holding the set of characters. Welcome to Java. After that, the final task is close it. My name of the object is about.close. Then, successfully return to the file. Now, if at all error comes, catch block. Remember, the catch block will not work always. Catch block will activate only if there is error. If there is no error, that statement will not execute. Then close the file, stop it. So, this is the way it works. Now, there is one more special class called data input stream and data output stream. This is a special class available in Java, especially when you want to deal with primitive data type. If you want to deal with primitive data type, primitive means what? Int, your char, float, double, boolean, and byte, short. These are the primitive data types. If at all you want to deal with any of this primitive data type, of course long also, then these type of data you can directly deal with the system with help of data input stream and output. These are the two cases in Java that provides methods for reading and writing primitive data type. What? To deal with primitive data type directly with the stream, the better class is always data input stream and data output stream. They are used to perform IO operation with the data platform independent, because you said that your data sometimes they are specific to platform. But if you want to make it independent, then always go for data input stream and data output stream. Ensuring that the data is formatted consistently regardless of the underlying architecture. So it will not depend on any architecture. It is independent. Both data input stream and data output stream are useful when you need to exchange the primitive data of different data systems. When you want to ensure the consistent format of storing relevant data, they may be used writing to the binary files, network communication, and serialized form. So, if at all you are dealing with any network communication, or you want to store in a binary file, or you want to serialize the object, that time you can use these classes. Which class? Data input stream and data output stream. Especially for the network communication purpose, you will be needing this, because you want to send a packet from one place to another place. That time you can use data input stream or data output stream. Now see how data output stream classes works. The data output stream is used for writing primitive data type to an output stream. It extends the filter output stream class and designed to work with output stream classes. It provides the method write int, write double, write char, write boolean, write UTF. These are the standard methods are there to write the primitive data to the file. Now the file output stream, new file output stream. My example is example.txt file. Into this file I want to write, and to write it to the file, this file output stream is my object. I am linking with my here data output stream. So the data output stream will allow you to write to the file easily or smoothly. So data output stream is object, write 42. So I am writing 42. 42 is what? It's an integer. So write int. Similarly, I want to write 3.14. So if you want to write 3.14, 3.14 is what? It's a double. It's a double. So based on the data type, you should call the corresponding method. For integer, write int. For double, write double. So data output stream dot write double. Automatically, this value will be written to the file. What the name of the file? Example.txt. Similarly, data output stream, write the boolean. So I am writing the boolean value. So the true is the boolean. So write boolean. So if at all you are using data output stream or input stream, there you can use the direct methods. Write int, write double, write float, write boolean, write short. Yeah, the standard methods are there. And finally, you can close it. So these are the standard methods for output stream. Similarly, if you want to read, then you can use data input stream. Input stream meant for reading. What do you read? The primitive data. It extends the following filter input stream, designed to work with input stream classes. It provides method like read integer, read double, read boolean, etc. So you can read the different types of primitive data from the file. The file input stream, FIS, new file input stream, example.txt. So whatever the data you have written, through data input stream, those things, whatever data you are writing, data output stream, those data you can read through data input stream. So now data input stream can read from that file, provided that file must be written using data output stream. So remember, so if you are dealing with the data input stream, then always you should know that whether the data is written using data output stream or not. Because whatever the primitive form you are following, same primitive form, you have to read it. So data input stream dot read int, data input stream dot read double, data input stream dot read boolean. So you can get this. And finally, close it. So the other thing. Now, how you can write, you see, there is a small program. The file input stream, example.date, this is my file. And my data output stream is linked with the file. FOS is my object. I am writing integer 42, writing double 3.14, writing boolean true. So that means I am writing 3 and one more is write UTF. Write UTF means what? It is writing a string. This is for string. So if you want to write string, you can use write UTF. So dos.write. So automatically these 4 data will be written to the file. What is the file? Example.date. And finally, you can say data has been written successfully. Here, of course, you can write dos.close also. So that means your work is over. You can close the stream. Generally, every stream will be open first and finally you have to close it. This is for writing purpose. You have written what? How many? 4. One integer value, double value, boolean value, as well as one string. Now same thing, whatever the thing you have written to the file, same thing now I will read it. So I will read from which file? Same data input stream. Whatever the name you have given, same name I have written here. File input stream FIS my object. This file input stream will be linking with my data input stream. My data input stream is linking with FIS. Using this DS is what? My object. Data input stream. Through this, what I have to read? First integer, then double, then boolean, then my read UTF. The way you have written, in the same way you have to read it. First you wrote one integer. So here also, first read integer. Second, you wrote double. Here also, second, read double. There you wrote boolean value. Here also, read boolean value. Then you written one string. So read it. Write UTF, read UTF. After that, print on the screen. And finally, close it. ds.close. If at all any error comes that will throw exception, then print that one. So this is the way you can do read and write operation on a file. And those files are available, a special package called IO package. So under IO package, you find all this thing. Then we'll see how to deal with characteristic. Now assume I want to write some information to my file using characteristic. So for character stream, the classes are buffer writer, file writer. They are the special classes which deals with character, and of course some IO exception. Public class write file line by line. Assume I want to write line by line. That means I want to write a string. If you want to write a string, then better always use character string. So for that, what I will do, I will create a file called example.txt. This is my file name. This file is not there, so I am creating. So here what I did, I have created a file object. How did I create? Using file writer. This file writer takes the name of the file, that is the file path. So if you have not given anything, by default the file will be opened in your current directory. Wherever the program is stored, in that folder this particular file will be created. So that means here I have not mentioned the D drive or C drive. If I have not mentioned anything, automatically goes to current directory wherever the program is running. So there the file will be created. That file object I am linking with my buffer writer. So if I use buffer writer, what it will do? It will collect the character by character in a sequence. From the buffer writer, I can read at a time, word by word or line by line. So buffer writer will help you to read the data smoothly. So this buffer writer is linking with my file. Now whatever data I am writing, assume line 1 is my message. How I am writing? Through buffer writer. This buffer writer is linking with my file. This file is linking with my file path. So automatically line 1 will be written in the file. Line 1 will be written to the file. Then new line, automatically the cursor comes to next line. Line 2, so line 2 will be written. Then new line. Then line 3. So after writing 3 lines, then I wrote a message called data has been written to the file. So message has come. This will not write on the file. This will on the screen. Then finally, when the work is over, you can write what is it? Buffer writer to close. Then finally, these are things written in where? In the try. If at all any error comes, the catch block will work. So now this is the way of what? Writing some line of text to the file. This is using character string. Character string. Next, whatever the data you have written using character string, you can read also using buffer reader. You have written using buffer writer. Using buffer reader, I will read it from the file. What is the name of the file? Example.txt. This example.txt I have to refer in the buffer reader. Now let us go to buffer reader. Now I want to read. So actually in the previous program I wrote line 1, line 2, line 3 lines I wrote. These 3 lines I have to read it. Buffer reader, file reader. Now whatever the name I have given, I have given what? Example.txt. In the previous also I wrote example.txt. Yeah. This file I have to give there for reading because my goal is read the data from that file. So here I wrote example.txt. Now I have created a file reader. The file reader is ready to what? Read it. So automatically the file will be opened in the read mode. What is the name of the file? That is specified in the file path. File path is in the example.txt. This is available in my current directory. Once the object is created, that is linked with buffer reader. Now this buffer reader will read from the file line by line. So how many times it will read? Until you reach end of the file. So I have to read line by line. But how many lines are there? I don't know. Whether 3 lines or 4 lines or 5 lines or 100 lines. So I will read line by line until I reach null. So I will put in a loop. Initially my object is ready, buffer reader object. This buffer reader having a method called read line. In the previous example I wrote write Write method. Write method is writing. Similarly, here I write line by line. So I write right line. Once I read one line, automatically one string will be coming. That string I'll print on the screen. Again I'll read next line. Again print it. Read. When I reach end of the file, I will get null value. Whenever null value comes, the loop will stop. Loop will stop. If at all it is not able to read also, then it will throw exception. When exception comes, it will stop. Then I can say print a message why this message has come. So this is the way for reading and writing. This is what character stream. For character stream, the best class is reader as well as writer. Now let us have a small example how it works. Let me write a small program. I am opening my notepad. Now my goal is write data and print data. I will write hello and print hello. So let me use my package import java.io.star. So if I write this statement, automatically all IO related classes will be available to my program. Class read write demo or read write text. I am writing and reading. Where I should write? To a file. To a file. I will write my method, main method public static void main string argument array. Okay. Now I want to write some string. Assume string some txt, some text. Hello Java program. This is my text. This text I want to write to a file. So I will write one file writer. FW is my object. This new file writer within bracket I will mention the name of the file. Assume output.txt. Output.txt. This is the name I have given. That means this name will create automatically in my system. But sometime what will happen? In your system there is no hard disk space. So in that case it will not create a file. So it will throw exception. So whenever exception comes, how to handle it? So for that you have to write try and catch block. So let us write try catch exception. This is generalized exception. Now you can write like this: fw dot write the text, txt text. Text is my variable, string variable, which is having message called hello Java program. And finally I'll close it. Fw dot read a text. Control V. Yeah, my file is ready. Now I'm writing first. So if at all error comes, I'll display it. System dot out dot println E. So now my E is ready. Now what happened here? this E will be displaying if at all any error comes. So my program name is readwrite text. Let us run it. Clear the screen. Java C. Readwrite text. Yes, it is compiled successfully. Java readwrite text. Yeah, it is written to the file. What is the name of the file I have given? The name of the file is output.txt. This is the file. Now this file, let me open it. So output text. If I see earlier this file was not there. Now it has created automatically in my directory. Is there or not? Let me check. Dir output.txt. Yeah, one file is there whose length is 18 bytes. Now what content is there? Let me print it. Output.txt. Yeah, hello Java program. It is written automatically. This file is created automatically through my Java program. So this is the way you can write to the file. So this is a permanent file. Okay. Now quit it. Now I don't want to go there and to read. I want to open the file through my Java program. Open it and display on the screen. So now what I'll do? Same file. I will open it. File reader equal to fr is my object equal to new file reader. Within bracket I will mention the name of the file. Whatever the name you have given in the file writer, same name you have to keep, because in that file you have written. From that file only I have to read it. So output.txt. Okay. Now I have to print fr dot read line, because I have to read line by line. Whatever the line comes, I will store it in a temporary string. Yes, I am reading a line and print the line. System dot out dot println that line, that is S, and finally close it. Fr dot close. Now whatever the data you have written, same thing I want to print on the screen. So this is the part for writing and this is the part for reading. Let us run. Clear the screen. First compile it. String s fr dot read line. It says cannot find the symbol read line. Java p java dot io dot file reader. The file reader having no such method extends input stream reader. Java p input stream reader. The input stream reader reads character by character. Character by character. So what I will do? This character by character I can read it and display. But if you want to read character by character, then it says that this method is not there. You cannot read entire line at a time. So I'll put a loop while I'll define a character ch ch equal to read fr dot read. Fr is my object, read is method which reads a character. Whatever the character comes, I will print it. So it says that it is not able to read. So here I will put comment this one. Whatever data you are reading, I will print it. System.out.print. I will print the same line. Print the char. I will typecast it because it is reading in terms of integer form. Read ch. Now this will read, but how long it will read? Until it returns a negative value, because the read method returns a negative value. Read it if it is not equal to -1. If -1 comes, that is end of the file. So whenever end of the file comes, I have to stop it. Read this value until -1. Whenever this work is over, then close it. Yeah, possibly loss conversion into char. So here I'll make it integer one. So read the character and check -1 because we are converting into integer. Yeah, now it is compiled successfully. Java, rewrite the text. Yeah, now the hello Java program has come from your file. Whatever the data you written to the file, from the file you got this answer. Okay. But if you want to read line by line, then in that case you can use another class called buffer reader. Because buffer reader, what it will do, it will collect the character by character, store in a buffer. From the buffer you can read line by line. So this is the program without using buffer reader. I hope it is clear. Now you can practice this program. Now I want to develop one more program where buffer reader I can use. Control A, Control C, Control N, Control V. Now I will use one buffer reader, BUFFERED, buffer reader BR equal to new buffer reader. This buffer reader I will link with my file reader FR. My file is now linking with buffer reader. So using buffer reader I can read line by line. So now I want to read line by line. Line by line. How will I read? I will define one string variable s and I'll put a loop. While I'll put a loop while s equal to br dot read line. I'm reading a line by line from the file. Whatever the line I'm reading and printing on the screen. Printing on the screen. And when the work is over, I'll close the file. My BR and FR close. Now, initially S is what? Not initialized. So let me initialize to null value. Read and print. Read and print. This value I'm reading and printing. How long it will have to read? Until not equal to null value. This is read write using buffer reader. Using buffer. So Control C, Control S, Control V, Java. Now I'll go to the program, read write buffer. Control S, Java C, read write buffer.java. Now incompatible type boolean cannot be converted to string. So here this value I will keep in a parenthesis. Reading the line. Yeah. Always keep in a parenthesis so the data will be in a composite mode. Now you are comparing this data with null value. Null will come whenever you reach end of the file. Control S. Now let us run Java Read write buffer. Yeah. Now hello Java program has come. Now whatever the data you written, same data you are reading back as a single line. Assume you want to write one more line. fr dot write text is there. I'll write one more. fr dot write I will write one more message. Okay. Bye. Control S. Compile it. Now run it. Okay, bye. So everything written in a single line. But if at all you want to write in a new line, you can write new line also before writing. fw dot write new line. Yes. In buffer writer, you can write a new line. So if you want to write a new line, you can put a backslash n, new line character. Control S. Java C. Reader writer. Read writer buffer. So now, as backslash n is written, this new line statement not required anymore. Control S. So here, initially, hello Java program is there. Then you wrote OK and bye with new line character. That means it will come to new line automatically. Once compile, clear the screen, compile it. Yes, compile. Now read it. Java followed by read write buffer. Enter. Yeah, two line you got it. Okay, so this is the way you can read and write. Of course, if at all you want to have a dynamic also, you can write a message. You can have a scanner class, scanner sc equal to new scanner, yeah, scanner within bracket system dot in. Now scanner class belongs to which package? This you have to import. Import java dot io dot util dot star. Now using sc I can read it one line. Let me have one line. fw dot write one new line. I will write, automatically go to next line. Then fw dot write followed by sc dot next line. I am writing this, and here I will put a message system dot out println enter text. Enter text. This message I will print it. Once this message comes, you have to enter it. Now let us compile. Compile it. Yes. Now it is asking enter a text. Oh, my text. This is my text. This is my text. This statement. Enter. So I wrote this is my text. Automatically this text has come. Are you getting? This is the line has come. Whatever the text you have written, same statement. This is the 3 lines are available in my text. Where it is available? In my file. What is the name of the file? Output.txt. This is the file. The file name is output.txt. Now if I open output.txt, you will get this line. Control V, output.text. Yeah, these 3 lines are available in my program. So this is the way you can deal with IO streams. So some more programs will continue in the next session. Okay, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.